It has now been more than a week since the 2020 presidential election was called in favor of President-elect Joe Biden, but it was only on Sunday that President Donald J. Trump, from his official Twitter account, even acknowledged that fact. Moreover, instead of actually conceding via social media, the president seemed to double down on his baseless claims that fraud played a role in the election's outcome. From his official account, @RealDonaldTrump, the president tweeted, "He won because the election was rigged. No vote watchers or observers allowed. Vote tabulated by a radical left privately owned company, Dominion, with a bad reputation and bum equipment that couldn't even qualify for Texas, which I won by a lot. The fake and silent media, and more." Twitter issued the warning, "This claim about election fraud is disputed, the president's views are not his alone." In addition to the so-called Million MAGA March, which was held in the nation's capital on Saturday, he apparently has maintained support in the media. This included Fox News Channel's Jesse Watters, who posted from his TV show's official account @WatersWorld, "There's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Joe Biden didn't earn it, he didn't really even campaign. He thought was going to lose, you could see it. He ran a losing campaign. So 10 days after the election, how's he ahead?" #Watters words. Watters' commentary on social media clearly disregarded the fact that all of the polls had Joe Biden leading in the election, and many pundits agree, if anything, the election was far closer than expected. Twitter again issued the warning that the claim about election fraud was disputed. The calls for President Trump to concede have increased, and much of it continues to play out on social media. This includes both very serious and some very humorous posts. On Sunday, John Bolton, former United States ambassador to the United Nations, stressed the seriousness of the situation and warned of the danger the country faces from Trump's refusal to concede. Bolton @John Bolton posted, "I've been through 5 presidential transitions. And every day that he delays under the pretense that he's simply asking for his legal remedies ultimately is to the country's disadvantage." Former White House Press Secretary Joe Lockhart @Joe Lockhart echoed the sentiments, "Trump has conceded. If GSA does not immediately move to begin the formal transmission, House Democrats should bring GSA leadership to the Hill and hold them in contempt. By the way, there is nothing in the law that says the president has to concede." Hollywood writer-director Judd Apatow @Judd Apatow also called out President Trump's actions and noted that it could seriously impact efforts to contain the novel coronavirus pandemic. Apatow suggested it was political maneuvering on Trump's part. Trump wants to raise money so he will not concede and allow Biden to become informed about the pandemic.